And the air was just right for Skyrim. So let me pull some things up here so I can see what's going on. And we got a couple of choices today. I recompiled the Wabbajack version 1.1.2 that includes all of the it's going to include all of the Creation Club content from AE. So the one that I have in front of me right now does not have, well, it has fishing, survival, curios, and saints and seducers. So this is the free content that came with the free upgrade to AE. The other one that I'm working on would be this one. This is 1.1.2, says up here at the top. But if you look at the, I packaged all this stuff. But let's look at the clean creations here. So everything you see in blue, that's all the Creation Club content. Okay, can I pull it up again? View and Explorer. There we go. So yeah, all of this is everything that comes with the AE upgrade. So we're trying to integrate that into the game, into my Wabbajack. I'm thinking that there may be some issues with location for some of the player homes. So I'm going to need to go into the game eventually. So that's the choices that we have today. We can either play this version and start a new character and then try to find the player homes and see if there's like trees growing through them or whatever that I need to create a patch for. Or we can play the character that we were playing before, Tessa Monkey, and continue on her adventure. So that's the choices we got for today. Also, anybody messing around with the lossless scaling, what I found that I needed to do in order to get it to work correctly and display the correct frame rate up in the corner where it's doubling the frame rate is I had to go scaling mode auto, full screen, and then turn on AMD FSR. So I needed to turn that on before this frame generation would work correctly. I am using PureDark's upscaler, but I'm using this on top of it. So, got to answer my wife. She's sending me pictures of my granddaughter. All right. So that's the choices we have. But yeah, there is a bunch of all of this in blue. That's all the Creation Club content that comes with the AE purchase. And most of it's simple. It's like armors or new weapons, things like that, right? It's the ones that are player homes that I worry about as far as their location. So eventually I'm going to have to test that. Don't think we're going to test that today though. I think we're just gonna go ahead and play the 1.1.1 version, which is what I have here. And I've added a few mods to it. I've got 1383 in here. I think the actual download is 1334 or 1336. So you do have a little bit of room to add stuff to it if you wanted to. Let's fire it up. All righty. Hold on to your butts. Yeah, they're telling me. She's such a cutie. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's my youngest granddaughter. You got that sassy look standing there. She's in Hawaii, lucky girl. She gets to grow up in Hawaii. All right, let's clear all that crap out of the way, then we can get going. Here we go. So yeah, I am working on integrating. Basically, you're going to need to have Anniversary Edition and a fresh copy of 1.6.1170 in order to run the Wabbajacks. I will keep a version that works with just Special Edition with the 4 free Creation Club stuff that came with it. So it works on 1.6.1130 without the additional purchase of the Anniversary Edition stuff. That file is still up there. I believe that's 1.1.0, and that's still up on the Nexus for anybody who hasn't purchased the Anniversary Edition stuff and is still on 1.6.1130. Anybody on 1.6.1170, what the heck is this thing doing to me? Send feedback to Google. No, I don't want to send feedback to Google. I don't care. All right. I don't know what it's doing. Just technical difficulties. Please hold. So we're going to turn that off so we can turn it back on once we get in game. And I will leave the little counter up in the top left corner. It's really incredible that I'm able to run Skyrim with like 1,350 mods, right, or more, with RTGI ray tracing in Reshade and a full Rudy's EMB, and pull, over 80 frames per second output. So basically 40 frames per second is kind of the low end with the upscaler. And then you put FrameGen on top of that, it doubles it. So anywhere between 80 and 144 would be the outputted frame rate at 3440 by 1440 resolution, which is freaking amazing. It with FrameGen and the upscaler, it makes it possible to what up, Gears? What's the linky poo? So we're going to turn this on so we don't get the jitters. I guess the link was for something else. Let me see what we're doing. We're doing 56, 50. Okay. So that number in the top corner, the 144 number. What's up, JG? Oh, that's Sudden Stream. Okay, cool. that should really be a lower number. So I need to look into that. So let's unscale this. So it says I have it on auto, full screen, FSR. Leave the sharpness there. Okay. So let's go back to this, and let's go back to this. Control-Alt-S. So it should be like 149 should be like 100. So I don't know why it's tacked at 144. That's interesting. Whatever. We do need to quick save, quick load to get our paraglider back. Now we should have our paraglider. Then we got to figure out where we're going. That is no bueno. All right, give me a sec. We got to check this out. Anything that ends up here at 000, okay, so I know what that's from. That's from JSerpa's mod. So these were things that were deteriorating when I made the save that haven't deteriorated all the way yet. That's what that is. So not a big deal, but kind of an issue with the JSerpa mod. Who's this guy?
Can't miss.
I don't know, but he's dead. Lurkerbone. Ancient Nordic Warhammer. Okay. So be it. Let's see where we're going. I am going Alakir, Melbourne, Meridia. Let's go do Meridia. So we'll kind of cruise off this direction. Zoom in a little bit. We'll take that. Should we start a fight? I don't know, they're probably going to kick my butt. Those are dummies up there.
The way this war's going, there might not be anyone left to steal from.
Ready.
She's like hiding. I missed her. Can we sneak up on him?
My plan. Yeah, trying to keep from freezing to death, just like every night.
was that?
Something's wrong.
Oh, they're looking for me.
I'll mount your head
Okay.
on
Have you said your final goodbyes?
Bigger weapon.
Got me good! I dare you to try that again.
He's bashing me.
My story will not end
oh,
here.
hey now.
You're a fool to fight.
Pathetic! Yeah.
Well, we got one down. Let's get some high ground here. Come on, one at a time, one at a time. Bring it on.
Just give up. I'll show you what real orc can do.
No escape now. Real smooth moves there.
I swear I'll kill you.
What's up, Shot? Nobody here. They left some money on the table. All right, where's this bad? We got bad guys over there.
I swear I'll kill you.
Just give up.
Death cannot stop.
You gonna fight me with that little pig poker?
You'll pay for that.
Sorry, I don't have any money.
Try that again. I dare you.
Not the best you can do. I'll kill you.
Wrong move.
Nice roll move, though, dude.
I love a.
I love when my guts go flying. Ultimate healing. We'll take that. We'll take your arrows, too. All right. Really? Really? I don't know what it is about this, but it always resets itself. Number one, we have the daggers that are not set up. And we need to set up, where is the one I want? No, yes, that one. And then this one has instinct set up, but not the daggers. So we're going to go right, left, put that there, put that there. Let's do that, close it, save it. Okay. Oh, you updated to 1.1.1? I'm working on 1.1.2. I'm adding in all the Creation Club stuff. So unless you own Anniversary Edition with all the Creation Club stuff, you're not going to want it anyway. That's really the only thing I'm adding in. I have a question though, Shot, for you on installation of 1.1.1. Did you have a problem with curios? Did you need to re-download curios? And the other question I have is, did you have a problem with DM BDOR Cabela's armor, the one that looks like an angel? Those were two. All right, Shot. I got to take this phone call. Thank you for your patience. That was the vet talking about Angel. And just a problem with the CK? Okay. How did you solve that? Was it the way it was linked in the in MO2? Or was it a problem that it couldn't download the CK?
I will crush your skull soon enough. Last word. Fade into darkness.
I love Maximum Carnage. Oh, I don't know if you took off Fire Shot, but if you heard that, yeah, just give me some kind of feedback as to how that problem happened. Would be appreciated. I don't know what's up with. We're gonna try this, and I'm gonna try shutting this down and then turning it back on. So. Install the CK into your stock folder. I know, not the best thing to do, but it worked for now. What's up, Redneck? The CK into your stock folder? Yeah, that's where it should go. That's exactly where it should go. No, that's all right. I don't need a log. You telling me what's happening is good enough. So let's look at this really quick. Looking at this installation, MO2, and we look in the stock game folder, that's right where the creation kit belongs. That's where it goes. So you did good dropping it in the stock game folder. Okay, that's where it goes. The other thing that I'm doing is I'm messing with this. And we're going to... The one thing I found about this, if you're still watching Shot, is, like I said, turning on FSR rather than having it off seemed to do better with the frame doubling. So let's turn that on and get back in the game. Let's see if this thing starts up. Anyone tell me what could be wrong with PC that would burn up a new power supply in 2 weeks? I have no idea. Maybe the power supply wasn't enough wattage for what you're drawing. Or maybe the power supply was just faulty. Send it back, get another one. Yeah, that's a hard one to diagnose. If you're, we don't need to carry that. We're dumping that. We got a small tent. Maybe. Because right now mine says 144, but it really should say 102. So I don't know why it's reading like it is, but with that turned on, it basically, so 72 doubled is 144. That's correct. Yeah, the warranty should still be good if it's only 2 weeks. RMA it, send it back. Say, your shit burned up, give me a new one. All right. Well, yeah, then try the replacement. Who made the power supply? And is it a gold power supply, a platinum power supply? What's it rated for? And what are you hooking it up to? You know, does it have enough wattage to handle the draw that you're hooking it to? That's the things that I would look at. Because if you're asking it to output more than it can, yeah, that'll burn it up. Alchemy. Are we an alchemist? Can you brew me an ale? We have 2 more perks. Should really dump something into sneak. Yeah, sometimes the power supply unit is just faulty. That happens. It's a bummer. Yeah, gold 80 plus is the way to go. I agree. Okay, so that's all we can do. Let's get up. Yeah, I agree with that assessment. Either you're drawing more wattage than it can handle, or it was a bad power supply. Fix your skirt. Okay. ¿Qué hora es? It is 9:16 in the AM. Why is it so dark? Well, I guess because we don't have a... EVGA is good. Corsair is good. There are a few other brands that are good. Try to stay away from weird off-name brand stuff. I need more light. I need more light. Es tut mir leid. Es tut mir leid, Bobcat. For those of you who don't know, that means I'm sorry. Okay. Light. Weather. Clear. Hey, that's better. So yeah, I don't know why. I mean, it should be right around 90 to 100 frames a second. And it's reading 144, so I don't know what's up with that. Problem with downloading the new version is I deleted everything, forgot to save Runa. I gotta restart. Okay, well you gotta remember to save. Save your character presets. Alright, I'm playing with stuff here. So give me a second. We're going to go straight to game capture. Let's turn this off. Unscale. And then we'll rescale. So yeah, it still tags out at 144, which is not what it was doing yesterday. Horse muck? Because it should be reading right around 98 to 100. Well, it depends on what you got hooked up to it, you know. I still need to figure that out. That's just really weird. So let's turn that on. Yeah, I don't know why that's doing that. Look at that big bastard.
You lack technique.
Whose defeat? Oh, my arrow's back. Give me the gold, too. $1,363 mods. Did you add stuff to it? Downloaded a new version, deleted everything, forgot to save Runa. Well, I'm sorry I lost Runa. Yeah, I don't know. It's being a weirdo. I'll turn that back on. I want to look at this again. What about custom? I wonder if we're not running windowed. That might be it. No, it still says 144. Why are you just standing there in the rain? Put a hood on. Alright, we're going to go and do Merida's Beacon. We got to get out of the rain, though. Alright. We remade her in an hour. Just lost some gameplay. Yeah, save her in Proteus. And then save that profile. I mean, there is a profile included, for Rin. Okay, that sounds very vicious. Doesn't it? That is a really big bug. We got a big bug fighting Welwas. You're going down, buddy. If you stop moving. Stick and move, stick and move. Oh, I gotta keep dodging. Oh, hey, no fair healing yourself there,
Your
buddy.
legacy will be as a mere footnote in the chronicles of my victory. Think you can hurt me?
He was all healing himself over there.
Ooh, so calming.
Yeah, that is a very large Charis that uses the dragon skeleton. You'll come across those in the Nico Experience for sure. Alright, let's get back up to the path. We're on our way to go see Meridia. I do love sky climb. Alright, we found the road. Yeah, I still wonder, and I'm still going to mess with it, people. Alright, let me see. Let's turn off, let's go back to auto, go back to full screen. And I'm thinking I may need to... That's correct. All of that should be correct. I hear wolf. I see wolf. See Wolfie? Oh, he ran around the corner.
Cheap shot.
You know, one slash and one kick and you're down, dude. Here, fix your... fix ya. Okay, cool. Alright, I gotta quit out a game really quick because I want to see if it's the borderless full screen or borderless windowed. So give me a second, we're gonna check on this. Because I wanna get that number double the frame rate number like it should be. Because that'll smooth it out. System quit. Alright, let's go here. We're going to look at the INI. And I want to look at display. Borderless is on. full screen is off. So we're on borderless windowed. Let's try borderless full screen. Let's save that. Let's crank this back up. See, I'm at 1383 mods on this installation. So let's try that. And we'll see if it needs to be on borderless full screen. Because we are kind of doing scaling twice. So that is a good question, Gears. What are your specs? What are the redneck specs? And I may have forgotten to pull a pull request for getting my mod list up on Wabbajack. Yeah, that's okay. It can stay on the Nexus until I get 1.1.2 up. Once I get 1.1.2 up and update all the information, then I'll try another pull request on Wabbajack. You only have a 430 watt? Wow. I'm guessing faulty power supply unit. Because yeah, they shouldn't burn up. Unless there was a short somewhere or something, you know. Redneck specs, yeah. Yeah, it's still saying 144. Let's turn that off. An i5, 16 gigs, SSD, one hard drive. What's the graphics card? So now we're playing borderless full screen mode. Once the game comes up, then I'll jump back into the lossless scaling program. We'll take a look at that. See if I can get that working right. Funny thing is, I had it working right last night, but I wasn't streaming. So maybe it's because I'm streaming. You upgraded to a 3060. Nice. Very nice. All right, so let's turn that off. Let's do something like this and turn that on. Auto full screen. So I think this full screen needs to match this being in full screen. And then I turned on FSR, not the optimized version. Let's do it. And let's see what comes up. Still says 144. Should be 104. I'm not getting any screen tear though. Who's this?
Blade and shadow.
Hey, it's
silence and
Janessa.
death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you.
I love your armor, Janessa.
Another time, perhaps.
If you change your mind, seek me out here.
What are you doing way out here, though? Don't you usually hang out in Whiterun? That is some nice armor. Yeah, same setup with a 3090, yeah. I think mine's an 850 watt power supply and I'm running 3090. Always got to stop by the garden. Always got to stop by the garden. Hey, did I fix the pet the cats thing? Hey, I fixed the pet the cats thing. Nice. Now I can pet the kitties. I can pet the doggy too. Good dog.
Good dog.
I love that they say good dog. Yeah, it sounds a lot like a bad PSU. Let's just try the scaling. The garden looks familiar. Yeah, that's a garden I made for my buddy Fat. It's using resources from Cannabis Skyrim. Yeah, so it's more than double. It's all the way at my max frame rate, my refresh rate on my screen. So we're going to save the game here and reload so that we can get our paraglider back. It's the #1 reason for Arcsted's your dream town. Okay.
No escape now.
Okay, we got bad guy over there.
Nice boots you got there. No! Damn you!
No escape.
That's your best, huh?
Your story ends.
Take out the bandits. Stealing their lockpicks. Where'd this other guy go? Oh, there. Oh, there he is. They're hard to find in the rain.
Try that again. I dare you. All right.
Shoot me with an arrow. I'll take you out. In the rain, in the snow, in the sleet, with the lightning flashing in the distance. It makes no difference. A very dreadful weather. I figure if I just keep running up the road, the weather will change. Skyrim's like that. Weather's got to change eventually. Do you know what? We want a better twin blade. And I know there's one over here.
Gotta keep an eye out for those. Run. And I might not chase. Your technique is lacking.
One little, two little, bad little kitties. So we need to look around over here. There it is. Right there. Right where I left it. Stuck into this. That's what I wanted. Wonder if Bethesda just sits around and says, hey, let's make an okay game and let modders turn in great games. So much better than vanilla. Well, I used to think that they were a very, very smart company for releasing a creation kit or construction set, as it used to be called, with their game. Because now people will buy the game who normally wouldn't have bought the game, because they can get all this free downloadable content that is just kick butt, you know, kind of like this. This is Orcrist from The Hobbit. And I made it a single sword as well as a twin blade. And it came out really nice. So now we got a better looking twin blade to carry around. Well, here's the thing though, it's got to be something that it's got to be good as a base before the modders will want to put time and effort into it anyway. So you're looking at Starfield. Starfield I don't think will ever get modded to the extent that Elder Scrolls titles got modded. You know, whether it's Morrowind or Oblivion or Skyrim, right? It's got to be something that captivates people to begin with before they're willing to put the time and effort into creating content for it. What's up, M1?
Meet your
That
reckoning.
is a wraith. Gonna work in the new twin blade there. Got its first kill.
Scream, plea, or pray.
It's gonna get another one
None of
too.
it will matter soon.
Alright, let's see if we can... oh, we got another one even.
You truly believe you can kill me? You are deluded.
You are deluded. They got a cold touch.
Divines await you.
She's trying to give me the cold shoulder. Alright, I need to set a tent up and wait out this storm because it's a little much for me. I mean, it's only 5:30, 5:20 something or other. It's alright, we're going to lay down and we're going to nap until morning. See if the weather's better. Let's give it about 13 hours. Exactly. I mean, there was issues with Skyrim when it came out, but it was a fun game to play when it came out, even vanilla. I mean, I think I played through the entire main quest one time vanilla before I started adding mods, because then I knew what I wanted to change, right? Things that I could improve. But if you get, you know, if you get disgusted on your first playthrough, you're not going to come back. Rivendell's doing 29. This one is doing 32. We're keeping that. Even though it's not one of my bows, we're keeping it. That I want to see if I can disenchant. Keep the elves here. We're going to need some hawk feathers too. GH. We don't have any hawk feathers. Do we have... Where's the... Griffin? No. Large bird feathers. Okay, we have some of those. Those do the same thing. How are we doing on our firewood? We are out of firewood. Well, we better grab like 4. At least enough to make a fire. We have some empty bottles, I think. And the flute we could probably get rid of. And the quills we could probably get rid of. And then let's look at gems. I don't know why I got the one with the red interior. Never could play a complete vanilla playthrough. Harvest looting problem. Smart Harvest is your favorite? Alright. I gotcha. I like batch smelting. Great little mod. Batch crafting. Let's see if we can disenchant. Oh. We can disenchant all this stuff. I wonder what that does. Sorcerer pinkish purple enchant. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. Frost resistance. Swim underwater. That's a good one. Well, we're increasing our enchanting. That's cool. So, where is my that? Water breathing. Doesn't require a big soul gem, so that's worth it. So that makes it so we can't drown. That's cool. Alright. That was worth doing. Alright, we have still some armor and stuff to get rid of. We went through weapons, but we didn't go through armor. Don't need the hair. Don't need the tattoo. Don't need those two. Don't need those. Yeah, favor with Daedric Princes diminishes 20% slower. Yeah, don't need that either. Smart Harvest. Cool. That looks... I don't know, it didn't look right. Let's turn this off and see if that changes that number. I mean, it won't change it in here, but we'll see if it changes it outside. What else do we need to get rid of? Not really a whole lot. We could do that. Can we improve anything? Yes. Yes, we can. What about over here? Nope, no we can't. Okay. I still think it's funny I named her Tessa Monkey. She's my Tessa Monkey. You know what we should do? We're probably gonna should we break the game? Let's break the game. I'm gonna break the game. Only got $20 in my pocket. Should we? Should we? Yes. Yes, Pinky. Same thing we do every night. Try and break the game. Okay, here we go. We're breaking the game. Save. New save. It's all in the name of science and a better Wabbajack. Okay, so we are going to break the game. First thing we're going to do is close this. We're going to pull up the version we're playing, which is this version in MO2. Now, if we look in our stock game folder and data, we have all of this stuff in here. So if we go over here, break it real good. Do, 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 do. Because they clank when I walk, baby. Stock game, data. So you see what's in here? A lot less than what's here, right? We're deleting all of that. Break it. Okay. And then we're going to copy all this and paste it in here. Because I know this version works. But there are a couple of other things we need. So if we go to MO2 and we go to mods, and we go to MO2 and we go to mods, the one that we need here, we're going to look up things that say clean. This one says cleaned masters, and this one that says cleaned creations. We're going to copy those, and we're going to paste those over here. What are we doing? We're doing a little surgery here between instances. All right, hold on to your butts. See, when you start to understand the file structure, you can screw around with things like this. Okay, so you see all this stuff? It can't find the masters. It's telling me, check this out. Everything here is missing masters. Oh, that's hilarious. You want to see that go away? So we're going to add the masters in. We're going to add all the creations back in. And look at that. It all went away. So now we take these two, which is basically all of that. All the Creation Club stuff and all of the clean master files. And we are going to send these to a separator, DLC and CC. Okay. And then we're going to come up here, and now we have the clean creations and the clean master files. The master files need to go above the creations, but that's okay. We can do that. All right, let's sort this mess. So then we can use Tessa Monkey. Which iteration is this? This is 1. So I need to look at what iteration it's doing. So, because I have so many instances of, this is in W. So 1 is the one we want. That's this one. No changes to the load order. Cool. And it says we have 18. Is that an 18 or a 19? I can't tell. So let's see what we're missing. I think there's a patch for Inigo. And one of the Creation Club things. Yeah, Inigo. Blood Chill Manor Creation Club. So we need that patch. So on my upper screen, I'm looking at it. And we're going to Mod Manager download that patch. And close that. And then I'm going to look down here, and there's one more patch for Coin. So we need to reinstall Coin and make sure we have the cause Creation Club content. So those are the 2 patches that we need. So we're going to close that. We're going to go to Downloads. This is the one for Inigo for Blood Chill Manor. I'm going to add that. Turn it on. We're going to dump that into, is that a world space patch? I think so. We're going to call it a world space patch. And then we're going to go, it's comforting because I was told in a Discord not to clean this stuff. Not to clean what? The master files? Always clean your master files. Always clean the Creation Club stuff too. All that stuff has deleted item references from Bethesda, which means they put something in the game and then removed it, but they never cleaned the reference. These can cause crashes. They're not good. There is no such thing as a good deleted item reference. That's a contradiction in terms. No such thing. They can only be bad. So clean them. Because Bethesda is too lazy to clean their own shit. Sorry about that. No, not really. But so we need to find Coin under Economy, and we need to reinstall Coin. Author's choice, yes. And the cause is the one we needed. We're not running beyond Skyrim, and we want to replace that. And then down at the bottom of our load order is one we need to turn on. Hey Nico, what's my opinion about using loot? Everyone should use it, but then there are some you should never use loot. What do you think? I think loot is really good. I use loot for there's 1,386 active mods here, and I sort them with loot. Now, I think there's only one of them where I had to create custom metadata for that I thought was in the wrong position to give me the output that I wanted. Okay? Because basically it's working off a master list that is continually updated by people running loot. So if you look at my loot, here, let's sort it. With loot, we're sorting with loot right now. Total plugins, 1,221. Okay. I've got 254 active regular plugins and 967. So I'm right at the limit. 967 light. So what we should really do is we should see what else we can make a light plugin. But if I look at this, I don't have any errors. I don't have any dirty plugins. That's pretty freaking clean. This one here is Immersive Creatures. It says it's recommended you check the following compatibility patch. Well, I've already checked that compatibility patch, but and then here it says it's recommended you read the compatibility notes, which I did for Odin. So these are just recommendations. Recommended you read the mod's compatibility notes. Give me the loot. Again, compatibility notes. Sunhelm Survival, read the compatibility notes. So it just making sure you read the notes. But there's no other conflicts. In my game, what did I run yesterday? 5 hours straight before I got a crash. And then the crash had to deal with pond fish. Wasn't even anything mod related. But yeah, that's... Okay, here we've got compatibility notes. Here we've got Immersive Citizens. Says it has issues with Dawn of Skyrim because of the naming. It used to be Blues Skyrim, but that's already taken care of. I've already dealt with that. But that's just a warning about how the Dawn of Skyrim used to be called Blue Skyrim. And if the Immersive Citizens is looking for the wrong plugin, it could be a problem. Okay, so yeah, that's done with loot. I like loot. I think it's good. We need to run this though. And we need to see if there's anything we can turn into a light plugin because we're at 254, which is the maximum amount of plugins you can have. So we're going to load everything. And then we're going to check for ESPs we can turn to ESL. And if you guys want to see this, I know you probably can't see what I'm doing. We'll go into settings, we'll go into system, we'll go into display, and we'll change this to maybe 200. Okay, now you can see what's going on. We just made it bigger. So that is my take on loot. I think it's really good. Bring someone breakfast in bed. A simple thank you would be nice. All I get is, what are you doing in my house? Or I'm calling the police. So ungrateful. What are you doing in my house? You would just hear a double click from me. He would just hear chick. That's what you would hear. And then you can decide whether you want to get shot in the front or whether you're going to turn tail because I won't shoot you in the back. But I'll shoot you in the front all day long. All right, let's load up these last ones here. All right, everything loaded. Come over here, right click, go down to where it says apply script. And then we're looking for find ESP plugins that can be turned to ESL. Actually, we need to, can we make that bigger? No, we can't make that bigger. So we're just going to say okay. We're going to let it run. And it's finding everything that can be turned to ESL. So what do we got here that doesn't require compacting the form IDs? Widescreen SkyUI fix. So that'll work. So that's F1. So now we come down here and we find F1. That's FA. F1. And we go to the file header and we click on that, right click, edit, say yes, we know what the hell we're doing, click next to ESL, say okay. Okay, then we go back to messages and we go, okay, what's the next one? Werewolf revert form, we don't want to change that one. BDOR eclipse, so that's E5. E5, you sank my battleship. Sorry, wrong game. 2, E6. Where's E5? E5. Eclipse. File header. Right click, edit. ESL. Okay. Back to messages. So that's that one. We have another one here. Quick light patch is E2. So let's go to E2. There's E1, there's E2. Right click, edit. ESL, baby. Messages. I don't really, okay, we can change, this is roguelike encounters. I don't want to mess with those because they're spawning critters and I've already started a game. The ones here with compacting form IDs, I could also turn these to ESL, but I'd have to start a new game. Or create a save that doesn't have those plugins loaded, which would be, might as well just start a new game at that point. So we have Quick Light Patch we've done. Don't want to do the bosses. Fluffy Snow Blended Roads patch we can do. So let's go to Fluffy Snow Blended Roads patch, DE. Is Deutschland. Edit. ESL. Okay. All right, so we're making a little bit of room to breathe. BDOR Eclipse, which is E5. E5. D. Okay, we already done E5. And then we looked at those. FNIS, I don't want to mess with that either. It's just a dummy plugin. That's another one from Roguelike Encounters. The rest of these need their compact form IDs. Compacting form IDs really isn't a big deal. Projectile says it can be turned to ESL, so that is 8B. That's going to be way up there. That's 68. 7. 8A. 8B, projectiles, file header, right click, edit, ESL it. Okay, so now you want to go up to the top corner here and you want to save it all. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So that should get us down to like 49, 48, 49. So we'll take a look at it. Oh my God, that's huge. All right, that looks muy bueno. All righty. Set it back up, baby. Set it the way I like it. There we go. Now we can see everything. Let's go back to, what do we have in here? There are files in my overwrite. Oh no. I hate it when that happens. What do we got? SSC edit cache. Oh, okay. That's kind of important. So let's find game files output. No, it's going to be under docs. SSC edit cache is right there. So let's open this up. Let's grab that and dump that into there. Dunk. There we go. Cool. It's good to, I like to keep my overwrite folder empty. So I create mods for things or I put them where they go. So now we have that, that, run loot. We still haven't figured out if we broke the game, right? So let's sort it. Says we have 249 regular plugins now and 972 light plugins. But like I said, I could lighten that up even more if I went through the ones and compacted the form IDs for them and then turned them to ESL. You'd have to start a new save game, but if you're starting a new save game with compacted form IDs, you're fine. Just don't try to compact the form IDs on a save game that already has that loaded. That'll crash your game in a heartbeat. Okay, here we go. Hold on to your butts. We're going to see if it... So you got to let me know. Will it play or will it crash? I'm guessing it'll play. I'm hoping it'll play. But then we should have a bunch of Creation Club content, all of the Creation Club content, added in on Tessa Monkey. And if it doesn't work, then we're going to have to start a new character. But I'm at 1,386 mods, 1,221 plugins currently. I need coffee. I'll be back. Yeah, that straight up did not load. That straight up did not load. Told you we were breaking the game. Player character form ID 14 base form null. Says controller disconnected. INI settings collection. That's interesting. What's up, Honan? So I wonder. So I set it up that way. Let me look at the metadata for this. It says mod ID 0. Huh. And then I want to look at the metadata for this one. So, okay, we're going to try, let me try this. These things here, and now I didn't even want to open that up. You're being a biatch. Open. Open says me. Okay, cool. Where'd it come from? I said run, 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 jump. All right, so we want to open up. This is in Z. No, this is over. It's over here, 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 and stock game data. So let's grab this, this, and this, and drag them and drop them back over there. And then let's go to mods and delete that. Okay. So let's go back here and let's refresh this. That dumped those three up there. That's the clean creations there. Let's make sure that loot says it's good. And I went and got a cookie. Oh, big old cookie. All right. Hold on to your butts. Like I said, we may have to start a new character. So it didn't make any changes. Let's try it again. We may need to pull Saints and Seducers, Curios, Survival Mode, and Fish. Those are the 4. We may need to pull those 4 and dump them back into the stock folder and just leave the creations as an added mod. We'll see. I have a cookie and I have a full cup of coffee, so we're messing around with it. But I did create a Wabbajack for 1.1.2 that includes all of it and works. I'm just trying to make it work with my test character. Okay. Cross your fingers, cross your eyes, cross your toes, cross your legs. That's a good sign. Now give me spinny logo. Nope, no spinny logo. Okay, cool. Yeah, da, 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 da. That's going to give me the same error, so I'm not even going to look at it. We did just clear it, right? Yeah, okay, we did. So let's go back up here. Let's open that in Explorer. And then we need to open a new window. A new window. And we need to go to this one, that one, that one, stock game. Data. Okay, so we're looking for fish. Well, heck with it. We're going to drag and drop. All right, and we're looking for curios. Drag and drop. And we're looking for Saints and Seducers and Survival. Survival. So now I need Saints and Seducers. Where is that? There it is, right there. Okay, so that's how it should look. This we're adding as a mod. Refresh that. Move this up. Move these 3 above that. Coolio. Hold on to your butts. So really the only difference right now is we just added as a mod all of the creations to the game we were playing. I tried to package the master files and package the, it may be a problem packaging the other, the ones that come with the free version. Survival, Curios, Saints and Seducers, and Fish. Maybe a problem packaging those as a mod, since this wasn't compiled with those packaged. Are we having fun yet? But of course we are. Yes. Yes, the incense, yes. But Cash likes you, my friend. Bring to me a deathbell flower, one flawless ruby, and a silver ingot. Then I will show you how. All right, hold on to your butts. Oh, no, didn't even make it past this. Wow. Okay, so it does not like the cleaned creations. So I wonder if it's something in the clean creations that it does not like. Okay, so this is without the clean creations. We just unclicked it. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to remove that mod. So that should be the way we were. So now we have missing master files because of a couple of things. Coins, the cause patch, and Inigo. So let's find Inigo. That one. And we're going to remove that. Yeah, I don't know. I tried Cold Sun's Visions also. And all of my girls looked like they had like pudgy face. So yeah, I said, nah. Okay, and those are gone. The other thing we wanted to deal with is coin. And let's go into Explorer. And it's the one here, Saints and Seducers patch. That one we want, but the cause patch we don't want. What's up? Sudden Strike. So we're going to delete the cause patch out of there. And then we're going to come back here. We are going to do this. That little thing should go away. There we go. All right, now it should fire up. But if it doesn't, I have another last ditch effort thing we can do. Damn, that was a good cookie. It was big, but it was good. Cookie. Did I get crumbs on me? Yeah, a couple. You can't take me anywhere. At least it doesn't take as long as like Vagabond does to load up. Vagabond takes like 7 minutes to load. That's crazy, but it's like 4,500 mods. And even when I got it to load, I couldn't get it to run. So I have an issue somewhere that I didn't do something right somewhere. So I basically got rid of it. I'm like, you know what? I'd rather just mess with my own game anyway. My own Wabbajack. So a full 24 hours worth of downloading and installing. And yeah, I just deleted it. Fascinating. You're a Vortex user, but I find it cool how y'all MO2 users operate. Well, there's a lot you can do in MO2. A lot. Because of its virtual file structure. Okay. Cross fingers. Come on, give me spinny logo. We have spinny logo, but no texture. Well, that's the logo with no texture. Is it going to spin? I wonder why no texture. I know why no texture. You know why no texture? Because I removed all the texture files. And that's using a base texture from the game. But it's loading up. So when I get to the screen that allows me to quit out, I will quit out this screen. And we're going to fix the textures. So if you look here where it says remove texture files, these files, I need to put those back in. That's the problem. Because I can't find them. Well, I'm trying to streamline, trying to streamline things. Wrong one. Wrong lever. I want to go on this one. See, this is what happens when you have too many installations. You got to remember which one you're dealing with. So we go into stock game. We go into data. We are missing these files. Blink. Okay. Now it should run perfect. All right, Queen. Now we can get back to playing. But yeah, if I want to test the Creation Club stuff, I'm going to have to use the other instance of the game that installed with all the Creation Club stuff. It's probably because that grabbed it all from my install, my Steam install, and changed the hash numbers. Whereas this, I'm just trying to copy over, and it's going, I don't know where this came from. I don't know what to do with it. Crash. So that's kind of the problem. That's okay. We'll play this one with Fishing, Survival, Curios, and Saints and Seducers with the free added content of the AE upgrade to SE. We are still running on, well, we're running on two versions actually. When you think about it, the game version in my Steam folder is 1.6.1170, the latest version. The game version we're actually running that is installed through the stock folder and Wabbajack is 1.5.97. So it's interesting how those work together. And when you install it, what it's doing is it's doing the same thing the downgrade patcher does, right? It's using the files from Steam and it's changing on the binary level, it's changing the hash numbers to an earlier version. So see, now we have textures, but we could use a new version of ENB series. That's easy to update. Yeah, but this should run fine now. And look, pretty textures. Isn't that wonderful? All right, so yeah, no testing of Creation Club stuff. I guess we're just gonna, this would be the same as version 1.1.1 that's available right now. Would look very similar to what we're gonna play right here. I've added in a few things like Fats Garden and Birds of Skyrim that are not publicly available that I added in for my own game. But again, that leaves people space to add things that they want to add on top of this list. Not a whole lot of space, you know, maybe 10 plugins or so, 10 ESPs, but you know, as many ESLs as you want. That's what my game used to look like. That's actually a screenshot I took looking at Riverwood. Dum 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 dum. Here we are. Okay, so let's do that again, and then let's do that again, and then let's see. That says full screen and auto. So why don't we change this to aspect ratio and see if that changes anything. Nope, still says 144. Actually, it's not as smooth. Let's go back to that. Leave it on full screen. Scale factor 2, resize before scaling. Let's turn on windowed mode. Let's give that a try. And that reset all of this stuff again. Okay. So right hand, left hand, 2. T. And then right hand, left hand. T, and then we want to go. So I put the. Why did I put the flip there? Okay, whatever. That's backwards. And no bueno. Okay. So we want to put that there. And then we want to go here and go like that. Okay, that's good. Now we go here, here, and then we go right, left. Okay, so that's good, that's good. Bacon cheeseburger. Mmm. Might be 80, just fell asleep while typing something. I hate it when that happens. Be like, what? Alright, so 3 is good, and we want to do that one on 3, and we want to do that one on 4, and then we want to do that on 4, and then we want to go to 4, and we want to do that, we want to do that, and we want to do that. Alright, everything else set up good. That's on 1, it's on 2, we need to change that to 2. 3, okay, cool.
Ha!
Yep, she's a badass. She's out of breath, she's a badass. Okay, let's go. Oh. So we're pretty close to where we want to be. This is Dragon Bridge. We're going to go do Meridia. Remember I mentioned how much I like natural waterfalls? And it works really well with DynDOLOD. Very pretty. All right. Well, we don't like that. Let's try it without the windowed mode. Let's see what this looks like. It's a little smoother.
Face your final battle with some
Yeah,
dignity.
that bridge I believe is from
Found you.
I believe it's from Lux Via. That changes that dragon bridge.
All right. Focus.
Oh, I heard you coming, you big ugly ape.
Hiding will not save you.
Got my attention. Can't miss. Your efforts are in vain. Run, and I might not chase you. Yeah!
Don't mess with me. I got a twin blade. We put a lot of arrows in them. We'll take that. We'll take that. You can keep your hide boots. But I want your soul. Yeah, it's Lux V, I think, that puts the little candles on the bridge. I like that I can stand on a corpse. Alright. We gotta do it. Wow, we really need to do that. Yeah, I can't really get a good shot of that. That's alright. Yeah, Lux Via also adds this. Stormcloak's coming to check it out. Yeah, I'm still getting some jitter that I'm not liking a whole lot. So let's turn this back to auto, full screen. Can turn that off. Let's see what happens here. Well, they all lined up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't think, did we ever get the,
Look at my temple, lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of morals, their crafts, and their hearts. If they love me not, how can my love reach them?
bunnies? Sky Shard. And a word wall. Yeah, we've never been here before. All right, I'm still not happy with that. So we'll try it with VSync at half the refresh rate and that. Turn it back on. The courier.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny.
All right, let's go check out mostly naked Meridia. The naughty bits are covered.
It is time
But
for
just
my
barely.
splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Melkoran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token
looks like she's got really
to
bad
fuel
cataracts.
his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler.
It doesn't really sound like I have a choice in the matter.
But a single candle can banish the darkness of the entire void. If not you, then someone else. My beacon is sure to attract a worthy soul, but if you are wise, you will heed my bidding. Go, now. The artifact must be reclaimed and Melkoran destroyed. Melkoran has forced the doors shut, but this is my temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Hey, that's a Thalmor embassy over there. Oh, 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 oh. Do we want to follow the Daedric Prince Meridia, Mistress of Infinite Energies, and Fallen Magna Gay, Essence of Light, spells and attacks against undead? No. I'm not sure I like the red in the beacon. Whatever. There are different versions of Meridia's beacon you can grab. Alright, going in. Stand back, I'm going in bald. It's pretty dark in here. It's because there's no light sources. A pygmy skeleton might be inside. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. You gotta watch out for them pygmy skeletons. They're no joke, I'm telling you. They are no joke. But all these corpses have a lot of money. So I recommend robbing all of them. They're dead, they won't miss it. Okay. That way. That way? That way. Oh, getting warmer. Okay, so it's over there somewhere. I'm thinking about right there. Oh, what a guess. Very nice. Flip it. Flip it. Pull the lever. We'll take all that. You can have your ancient sword. Ooh, more dead bodies. So, yeah, I'm still not happy with the frame gen. Should we just... Let me go back up here. I'm going to turn off display capture. And then we'll come back here and I'll turn off the frame gen. I think it's actually smoother without the frame gen. I don't know, maybe it's just the way I had it set up. Auto full screen. Turn off the VSync. Keep that on. Multi, okay. That should be good. Let's turn it back on. Oh, it was already on. Well, it's tacked out, so we won't know until we get... Looks smooth, though. Come on, monkey.
Give me a chance.
We're not doing a whole lot of damage to these guys. Let's try a different weapon. Okay, that worked a little better. All right. Well, they weren't pygmy skeletons, so. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the red center thing. Stick and move, baby. Stick and move. He doesn't have a weapon. He's just standing there with his hands out. Go get him. Go get him, girl. All right. Well, it's definitely fun to fight with the reverse daggers. Let's do the forward-facing ones. Different animation. These are Black's animation, EXM842 for Monster Hunter dual daggers. We'll take that. What do we got here? Bombing tools. We'll take all that, thank you. Oh, I see you. Oh, dodged you.
Yeah, not impressed.
Dodged you twice. Oh, we can't slide tackle you though. Where you at, buddy?
You'll regret that. Like the bite of a flea.
Okay, where's the one with the bow? They're up there. Gotcha. We'll take those. see we got some new SMP hair on Nexus. Yes. That's actually added in. That was one thing I added in. It allows you to do like mix and match, different front and different back. And so that gives you a lot of options. And it's works for the boys as well as the girls. So very cool. So yeah, I had to grab that one. Yes, modular, yes. That is exactly correct.
I'll have it open.
So like I said, it gives you a lot of options. You can choose your front and your back depending on what you like. And that's really cool because a lot of the hairstyles that were SMP hairstyles, I really liked the front, but I wasn't a fan of the back or vice versa. So being able to choose your own front and your own back to the hairstyle is that's huge. That's huge. Excellent idea. Love it. I do love balancing my dagger too. Yeah, so that's something that got added into the Wabbajack also. I don't know if it's in version 1.1.1. You'd have to check, but I'm sure it's in version 1.1.2. Give me your money. Kill Creek Balcony.
I knew it.
It may be in one. Like I said, I don't know if it's in 1.1.1, but I know it for sure in 1.2.2 or 1.1.2.
Yeah! Yeah!
No!
Dude, you must have lost your sword.
Yeah! Yeah!
No, he had his sword. He just wasn't using it. That is a lovely view. I don't think we need 3D LODs. If you're looking out at that, I mean, I think what really makes this image, this picture, not the bloody daggers, but the mountains, and you can see like there's a tower on that hill over there. The mountain fogs from Obsidian. The clouds, again, Obsidian weathers. I'm sorry, but that right there is screenshot worthy. Oh, you got no purple trees? Nice. Yeah, it must have been a corrupted file in the download that gave you purple trees. That is just... I can't get over that. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, that's just the LODs, you know, that is all Sheeson. This is all Sheeson right here. Agreed. I had to stop and take a picture of it. That's very nice. Uh, hmm.
Can't miss.
Same for the eyes, baby. Aim for the eyes. I'm not really a fan of the red center. I don't know why it installed that version. I dodged it, baby. Come on, buddy. Yeah, blocked you too. We'll take all that. You think that's a tripwire? I thought that was a tripwire. Alright, we need a little night eye in here. Okay. Why did that not work? What about a little predator vision? Same issue. Okay. That means I need to go into this. And I need to go into that. Night eye. So that's 1, that's 0.4. So this may need to be a larger number. Or this may need to be a smaller number. Okay, so that, let's see how low we can go. It's got to be around 10. And what about the low number here? Well, we can, let's run it on about 1. Alright, so let's, we're going to test it. That's with night eye off. That's with night eye on. Alright. So sometimes you have to adjust these things a little bit. I see you down there. Can I shoot you from up here? The answer is yes.
Fade into darkness.
Nice.
This was your destiny.
It's your destiny. Luke, I am your father. No! It can't be. Should we take the easy way up? We'll take the easy way up. We'll loot the body. Alright, let's turn the night eye back off. So we need a bigger weapon for sure. And we should probably throw a save right here. And then we'll go down and see if we can take out Melkor. And let's have a bite to eat too, because we're a little hungry and a little thirsty. Can't go in hungry. Don't fight hungry.
Guess it's that time again. Moving unseen.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true. You know what's really cool is back when particle lights were first a thing, this used to kill my frame rate. Seriously. All the particle light here. And now I'm running 72 frames a second with all of this particle light on. That's crazy. Because without the particle lighting, that's what it looks like. And with the particle lighting, it illuminates the whole area, but it doesn't kill the frame rate anymore. So good job, Boris. For optimizing the particle lighting. Alright, we need to throw another save here because this is where the big battle is. We'll kick on a little more light. Oh yeah! Basically we need to avoid the magic from big bad guy.
Yeah!
Take out all these guys.
Smooth moves. Caught me off guard.
It is done. The Defiler is defeated. Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal.
Ah, comforting warmth.
That was easier than I remember. I think I'm going to loot all these corpses first, though, because they's rich. And then I'll come across a rabbit and it'll kill me. You know? Give me all your money. And I want that right there. Dawnbreaker Twin Blade. Nice. Alright, let's go talk to her. And we no longer can fondle the beacon. Bummer.
Malkoran is vanquished. Skyrim's dead shall remain at rest. This is as it should be. And this is because of you. A new day is dawning, and you shall be its herald.
Yeah, we're only
Take the
pulling
mighty
like
Dawnbreaker, and with
11.9
it, purge corruption from the
gigs
dark
worth
corners
VRAM.
of the world. Wield it in my name, that my influence may grow.
I'll keep the sword, but find someone else to spread your religion.
It matters not. The plant cares nothing for the rays that bring it the warmth of the sun. As you carry Dawnbreaker, so will my light touch the world.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put it in a display cabinet. Ah, we're falling. Help me now, I'm falling. All right, let's put a save here. And then we're going to jump into the staff really quick. Drop some stuff off. Wrong button. Staff is over here. Yeah, I don't know why all those corpses were so rich down there, but they are rich. Sid gear. Let's see, what do we got in the way of weapons we don't need? We don't need Dawnbreaker or the Twin Blade. Don't need... Should we... Frost resistance. Let's see if we can disenchant those. No. Okay. What else do we got? Dragon bones. That means we must have a dragon soul that we can spend. We have 4. All right. Well, we can spend 2. Fix your skirt. Thank you. Dragon bone, top barrel. We're down to 226. It's probably potions. And so let's look in there. I really want to try out this poison that we made. Definitely we need to find some more bats. That poison right there damages the target's health by 1,238 points. And their magical regeneration is reduced by 100% for 31 seconds. That's like super poison. Okay, these are doing 50 points, and we're carrying those, which do 75. So let's get rid of about half of these. Let's get rid of the minor ones. We never used that, but let's save 2 of them. We're going to save those. We got skooma. I have skooma. We're down to 218. Yeah, it's a good fighting weight, considering we can carry like 700. Was that right? Did that say 700? That says, oh, 500, 565. I read the wrong number. I'm like, how come we carry 700? All right. Well, how about we set up a tent? And we wait until morning. I do love Managora Sprout's statues. Very, very well done. Yeah, Gears has been sending people over to like your streams. I popped in. I dropped a like over there. I think that's what makes the world go round, right? We all support each other. All right, we have 3 perks. Love your accent too, by the way, Sutton. Very cool. The Game of Fate. I like that one. 5 Dragons of Fate hidden in random locked containers in Skyrim. Each grants 15,000 gold and a free perk point. That is definitely worth it. We will play the Game of Fate. What's this one? Bear traps. Not interested. We will do the other lockpicking mastery. Sneak is at 21. What's this one? Tripwire. Light armor is at 53. What do we got here? As a leaf. Sprinting light armor. Cannot be staggered. Take 50% less damage from power attacks. Light armor fit. Rating of light armor is... Okay, yeah. Well, I'm wearing all light armor. We'll take that. It's always a great day for the Nico Experience. Well, thank you. I dig it. Of course, I built it, so it would be terrible if I built it and I didn't like it. Although I do want to fix that. I'm not a big fan of the red in the beacon, so I'm not sure why it downloaded that specific version. So we're going to save the game. We're going to fix that really quick. System quit. So Meridia. Or we could just type beacon in here, I guess. Let's reinstall that. Or actually, let's take a look at it first. So it's got different ones. Beacon, beacon glass, beacon hands, beacon M, N, and beacon P. Okay, so, Well, let's, I don't know if that's I don't think it's a faux mod. but I know there's different versions of it. Gray beacon, turquoise beacon, hands, turquoise, no frame option, no handles option. So it doesn't say anything about a red glowing dot on the center of it. So what the hell is that? Let's just try reinstalling it. And then let's look at that texture. Well, let's look at the mesh. Crystal, crystal holder, pedestal. So it would be that one. And then we want to apply the texture to it. So that texture says Artsic, Lexicon Beacon, Beacon, Glass. Textures. Artsic, huh? Oh. Well, I can't open that with the texture on it. So let's just open the texture. Which would be glass. The bat wings, they come from, okay, so that doesn't have a red thing on it. They come from Skyrim Underground. The bats are actually like a modder's resource. So how could it be having a red glow on the inside of it? There's no red glow on that either. So that's weird. So yeah, the bat wings come from Skyrim Underground. There's bats down there. But like I said, you could probably find them in other mods also, if you look. But I think Skyrim Underground, I don't know if they made a specific ingredient for the bat wing and maybe made it, so you could make really powerful potions with it. That's my guess, is that it's part of Skyrim Underground. The bat itself is not what you need. What you need is that ingredient. And I think that ingredient is set up in Skyrim Underground. If I had to guess, we're going to try something different. We're going to turn that off. We're starting the game up. And we're going to, when we're in the game and the game is running, then I'm going to turn on the frame generator. And we'll see if that changes how it works. Because like I said, I had it working exactly the way it should be working yesterday. But I wasn't streaming. So it may have something to do with the streaming software maybe changing things. Yes, thank you, Gears. Link Ninja. Awesome. So, whoa. Here's your link. That'll be $4.75. And the EULA says if you take the link, I get paid. No, just kidding. Link away. Have fun. I forgot I turned off display capture. Sorry. You guys are looking at a black screen. My bad. It is a very strong poison. Actually, Fat taught me how to make a poison that's really good. If you increase your enchanting ability and then make a poison with River Betty, Death Bell, and Small Antlers. So let me say that again. River Betty, Death Bell, Small Antlers. It's a potion of slow that also poisons the target and makes the target weaker to poison. So it slows them down, poisons them, and makes them weak to poison all at the same time. That is a killer potion too, or poison. So again, River Betty, Death Bell, Small Antler. And thank Fat Base Anchor for it. He's the one who taught me that one. Yeah, I ate a bat's wing to figure out what it did, and it like instantly killed me. Just eating the bat wing instantly killed me. I think I only mixed it with like, I don't know if it was Death Bell or Nightshade, but I only mixed it with one thing, and I got that really tough potion out of it. So yeah, it's still red on the interior. I don't know why. That's just kind of weird. I wonder if it's an EMB thing. No, not an EMB thing. Must be in the model. OBS? Maybe. River Betty, Death Bell, Small Antlers. That's correct, Gears. I need to turn back on this so that it's not being jittery for you guys. Right? And then I need to look for the little rubber ducky. I need the rubber ducky. There's rubber ducky. Okay, so we're going to try to turn this on FSR and turn that on. Okay. You're pulling over 40 in Whiterun exterior without streaming. That's pretty good. All right, well, I wasn't able to fix the lexicon. I don't know. I mean, it's not the lexicon. It's the beacon. It's got a red spot in the center of it, and I don't know why. I don't know if that has something to do with... I mean, it's not... That's with reshade. Is that reshade off or on? That's reshade off. I turn the reshade on. That's just the global illumination. Let me look at the God rays on that. Exposure, frequency, threshold, fall off. All right, well, I'm not gonna really worry about it. We are going to quick load though, because I want my paraglider back. Give me back my glider. I love storm lightning. Awesome frickin' mod. I love the thunder sounds too. Medium settings, performance, VRAMr, and upscaler. 40 FPS everywhere. Nico Experience, yeah, it's good. And then if you get the upscaler on top of it, it'll look like 80. Which is insane.
This rain will stop eventually. Always does.
Oh, you got Doc.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to right run from old Rorikstead.
So I had it on aspect ratio for Skyrim. I don't know why. So that's still not, and it like auto turns itself on, which I don't like that.
This'll clear up soon. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, like auto turns itself on. So, run the game in windowed or full screen borderless mode. Scaling games is full screen mode is not supported. Well, let's try the NVIDIA one. That's the one I want to output to.
First time to Solitude?
Defaulted back to
Beautiful old
120
city.
again.
Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
So let's do that and do that. Yeah, I went right back to 144. The only thing that I can think of is, let me look at Riva Tuner. See if I can pull that up. Wow, okay. So this is Riva Tuner. It's locked at 72. Got some support for on-screen display. I got it on raster 3D. Viewport. I mean, that should be right there. You got me, man. Wonder if it's the optimized version. Don't think so. Okay, so there, that is correct. Do you see the number that's up there now? It's double what my frame rate is. That's correct. Okay, how do I have that set up? I've got the frame generation is turned off, but it's not turned off. It's working. But FSR is turned on, scaling type. So how can that be? That number is correct now. It's double this number. That is just... Okay, whatever. Alright, I've had enough of that weather. But yeah, that looks horrible. Jittery. There's no way that's 114. I mean, it's displaying the correct number, but it's not the correct number. So let's turn back on the frame gen. Okay, now we still have the correct number. That's a lot smoother. So this ship here is called Red Wave Corsairs. It's actually a really nice boat model. And then I've got Solitude Docks. This is really heavy. It says it's doing 110. Now I believe the 30 frames a second. Oh, she just jumped right in front of me. Yeah, you're going down, Ghosty. Oh, bring in the rhino. Bring in a rhino!
Focus.
You were getting screen tearing with it on? For the best frame pacing, the game's frame rate should be locked at half the monitor's refresh rate. Best quality, a minimum 60 FPS in game, 120 Hz monitor is recommended. Well, we're at double. I guess I could lock the frame rate at like 50 and see what that does. Thanks, Shot. Should we try that? Let's lock that frame rate at 50. Yeah, and I think it's outputting 50. That's what it looks like. So that was not the best idea. Let's change that back to 72. Let's turn that off and just turn the frame gen on. We'll give that a try. That looks a lot smoother. Alright, well we did a couple things. We're still playing around with this frame generator. Now at least it's you know, running 64, it's displaying 122, right? 128. That to me makes a lot more sense. I guess this is where we killed the foglings. Because we still have fog.
Nothing's stopping me.
These guys have the wickedest laugh.
Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Ha!
No, it's really foggy over here. I'll take the death bell. Give me the death bell. Thank you. Is that some nightshade? I already picked the nightshade.
You will not defy fate.
Where you at, Esky? I'll find you. There you are, little guy. Who's that? That is a hunger.
Can't miss.
Says, I got the hunger. So yeah, doing that gives me that, but not the other part of predator vision. What about night? So night eye is not working during the day. Slaughtering horkers. Hey, they were coming after me. The foglings are hilarious. I mean, their laugh is great. All right, that's... All right, we need to mess with that. Is it the fade transition? No. So we're going to say that's about, got to be around 10. A 10.5. Let's save that. All right, so turn off pred. So we're still kind of green. Well, is night eye still on? Yeah, okay, so night eye was still on. So night eye. Nice. Night eye off. Cool. So that's how that needs to be set. Yeah, so I believe that 65, it says 120 something. But even 65 is really smooth. Riverbedding in a vanilla game? Anywhere there's pondfish, you'll find the 3 or 4 different kinds of pondfish in pond. Well, we can find some here. Okay, so if you look around, see the pondfish? Well, so that's... Let me turn this off in the corner so you can see. Silverside perch, right? Anywhere there's pondfish, Abican longfin. So just look around, find more pondfish. And every now and then the red colored ones are river betty. They're kind of a reddish. That looks like a river betty. No, that's Ceraduck spade tail, right? But they're the same color. You're looking for the red ones. There's a river betty right there. Snag, Hiscarp, river betty, and Ceraduck spade tail. So anywhere you find pondfish, you'll find river betty. And just walk through the ponds, right? We're walking through the marsh. Now I'm looking for river betty. Anyhow, and then when you have a river betty, let's go somewhere where we can make a potion. But yeah, they'll be in any pond of water, pretty much. So that says 119. That's weird that it's only 116, and that's 72. It should be 144. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. So, let's get in. Well, that's the wrong place to go. We want to look in the satchel. We want to make sure we have river betty. We have death bell. We have small antlers and river betty. So do I have any small antlers? I have river betty. Small antlers. Okay. So here we go. And we're going to take river betty. Oop. River betty. No. Small antlers. And death bell. So target moves 50% speed, 31 seconds. Damage to target's health, 31 points. Targets is 12% weaker to poison. So the 12% weaker to poison plus the 31 points is what you're looking for, because this compounds. So they're getting poisoned for 31 points, but they're 12% weaker to it. So add 12% to that. So we'll make a few of those. And they show up in your inventory as a slow potion. So if you look in your inventory, potion of slow. So this is 13%. So I guess we went up. What's our alchemy is pretty low, I think. What's my alchemy at? I went the wrong way. Alchemy is at 24. So my alchemy is only at 24. And already it's like a 50 point or 12%. So 10% would be another 3.2. So probably 4 onto 31, 35 points of damage. Maybe. No, we're poisoned. Yeah, I'm not. Oh,
Run,
speaking
and
of
I might
poison,
not.
teach you to come and try to poison me, I'll poison you right back. So let's turn that off. It's pretty smooth. We're running, I don't know, 50 to 60. That's pretty smooth gameplay. Now let's turn it back on. See what it looks like. Hey, is that our tent? That's our tent. That's where we left our tent. Outside of Oostengrove. Now we have 2 tents. I was looking for that. Alright. Everybody should head on over to ShotStream. So, because I'm going to call it. Go ahead and say goodbye to the kind folks.
Good luck. All right then. I'll see you.
I do like that I can have her say goodbye. And I'm going to work on version 1.1.2. And I will have to start a new character. You know what I should do? I know what I should do. I know exactly what I should do. Player. Save character. And we'll see if we can dump her right into the other game. With all of her inventory and everything. Proteus will let you do that. Tessa Monkey has been saved. Nice. So, it's just a really beautiful game. System. Where's our last save at? Okay, I get it. You're hungry. We're going to make a new save anyway. And then let's quit out of here. Let me see if I can grab that. Let's close that. Should be, let me turn this off. So I've got something in textures. Exported Tessa Monkey. Okay, so this needs to go into Proteus. This is probably just her face. Plugins, character gen, presets, Tessa Monkey, and exported Tessa Monkey. JSlot. So all of this, I need to make a mod. And we're going to dump it into Proteus. So we are going to create a mod. We're going to call it Tessa. Oops, turn off the caps lock. Tessa Monkey. Monkey. Preset. Proteus. So let's see if that works. So we're actually going to put that in there. And then I want to Go to Explorer. Tessa Monkey Proteus. Let's copy that and paste that over there. Let's close this instance out. We're going to open our other instance. This is 1.1.2. See here I've got clean masters and the clean creations. So this has all of the creations. So what we're going to do is we're going to package this. What does that meta say? That meta is nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these two and we're going to package those. That's a good name for it. And we're going to dump that on the desktop, which means we can get rid of this. We're going to go up here and we're going to install it like a mod. And then we're going to turn it on. We're going to test this really quick. So let's run it, baby. So this is the other instance. This is the next iteration, 1.1.2, with all of the Creation Club content installed. So this would require a full upgraded AE to run this Wabbajack. But I want to see if I can get Tessa Monkey in this game so that we can run around and check all the locations and make sure that all of the player homes aren't interfering with other things, and make whatever patches we need to make. So that's what we're going to be. Main thing right now is, can I start the game up? And will it allow me to use Proteus to spawn Tessa Monkey and then switch characters to become her? Or start off with that preset? That's what I need to know. So yeah, this is a fresh install, which means that it's probably going to be thinking that I'm on 1920 by 1080 resolution, which means the spinny logo thing will be really big because it's the wrong resolution. We'll see. Also, my HUD will look a little different, and I won't have reshade installed on this. Yeah, spinny logo, really big. Let's start spinning. It should. I tested this earlier today. But yeah, I installed this earlier today. It's a fresh install from the Wabbajack. And I did have trouble with a couple of things. One of them was Curios. Didn't want to download correctly. But re-downloading the AE upgrade from Steam solved that. The other one was Cabela's Armor. So let's go in here. I started a little test character. But yeah, see, it fills the whole screen because it thinks we're on 1920 by 1080 and it's stretching it to fill the screen. So this is our test character that we made earlier. And her name is, I believe it's Prisoner in My Own Mind, is what I named her. So can we get Proteus? Oh, we're still loading a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, and our dodge is now going to be the different key. It's the default key. Alright, so I want to check what is Proteus. That's the only thing I'm worried about right now. Proteus. Hotkeys. Proteus wheel. Page down button. That's all I want to do. Because bring up my Proteus. And then let's go to player. And let's import character. Tessa Monkey. And there she
Divine
is.
smile on you, friend.
Oh my god, you sound like a dude. Why do you sound like a dude? It's eerie, isn't it? You already had a riverbed in your inventory? Cool. So let's go back to player. And then we're going to go to player, switch character. So now we're going to become Tessa Monkey, and she's going to become Huss. Whoa, what?
Next time, you might want to get dressed before leaving the house.
You're talking to me because you think I'm naked? Getting all the perks, too. The only trouble with this... Okay, so now we are Tessa Monkey.
Be careful.
Nice. Nice. So we really don't want to do this right here. And we will have to go here and we want to load this preset. Want to merge that. And then we want to apply that. Okay, so now she should have the daggers on the back set up.
Don't do that.
I wonder what we have. We don't have anything set up here. Very nice. She's even got the amulet on. Well, sorry, we're going to leave you here, prisoner of my own mind. But when we leave here, it's going to strip everything. So this would be something that we want to do after we leave this room. We would want to change that. That looks terrible. It's the wrong resolution. And let me... Yeah, so it would require setting some stuff up too. What am I looking for? Bow rapid combo. That key.
Be careful.
Nice. Sweet. Okay, so it is possible, and I think that's how we're going to test version 1.1.2, is we're going to go, we will take prisoner of our own mind and talk to Mara and end up outside, and then we will spawn Tessa Monkey and then switch characters. It's cool that you can do that. But yeah, this is the this is 1.1.2 with all of the Creation Club. So everything that's in blue, this is all Creation Club stuff. So we know it runs. Alrighty. Peace out, peeps. Go see Ireshot.